Namaskar. Thank you so much for joining on time always. And I really look forward to, all of you joining us. And I'm sure there are few people who are watching us on YouTube as well, because that's the link I've shared with them as well. So once again, welcome all of you. So today is the ninth day of our series, and how beautiful this journey is that people are giving me feedback, and they're looking forward to this series because the change has actually started. Right. So in the last two sessions, we discussed about the energy sources, how food and water are the external sources for us that gives us a lot of energy. And then, there are internal sources like the way we think, whatever we are speaking, whatever we are doing, and, how we are feeling, as well as the way we are breathing. Every little thing we have been doing is adding to the prana or the life force, right? That's a source of our energy. And also, we spoke about the innate source, which is the divine power, which is the consciousness, which is within us. So, the more and more time you give to yourself and you meditate, that's when the maximum amount of positive energy you receive from the cosmos directly. Right. So, I'm glad that at least now we understand that even if we are going to a gym or we are doing some kind of yoga or any exercise, or if you are planning a diet change so that our body remains fit, if we just add on the meditation element, the consistency remains in all the other aspects as well. Then we won't leave the gym, we won't leave the yoga, we won't leave the diet plan. We'll be consistent in our life because we know Now we are aware that everything, every little thing is adding some energy to our existence, right? So you're becoming more and more aware what is adding quality to my life, and what is that thing that needs to be removed from my life so that it doesn't deplete my energy. So this path is now being followed by another beautiful topic, and most of us know about it, which is about the body mind awareness. So we can see this chart, we can in fact discuss about it, but let's take some example before that. So if a child is there and the child wants to play or the child wants to cry, let's say, he will do that with his full heart, right? All of us know this. वो अपने पैरों को पटकेगा, वो जोर जोर से रोएगा, उसे जो मन है वो fully उसमें 100% देकर वो काम करेगा. And which means whatever emotions that child is feeling is actually he's able to express it, right? He's able to express it to himself or herself and also to the outside world. तो वो जो फीलिंग है जो निकलना चाह रही है by crying, वो एक्चुअली पूरी तरह से निकल जा रही है. But as the society conditioning is there, somewhere the parents tell, or maybe anybody elderly or anybody else in the family, they would tell you that don't cry. It's not good to cry in front of people. Or whatever emotions, if you're feeling jealous, if you're feeling very sad, you are being told not to feel that. Why? Because these are the bad emotions. But again, these are a part of our existence. We can't ignore them, right? We need to manage them. But a child doesn't understand that. So what happens? He knows one thing, that I'm not supposed to cry. Even if he's feeling like crying, he will, not cry. And that feeling of sadness or hurt or crying, where it will go? It will actually go to some or the other body part. If a child is feeling angry, very angry, still he is not supposed to feel angry. So that anger will also go and store in some or the other body parts. And since childhood, because we have been practicing this, now that we are young adults, what happens? That now we have got a habit of not expressing our feelings fully. We are so uh, adept in kind of hiding our emotions from everybody else and even from ourselves as well. We are not fully aware what are we feeling, why are we feeling, we are not observant of our feelings. So all those feelings, they are getting, and they are getting stored in one or the other body part of us, right? So that's about the body mind awareness, which says that your feelings are, or your emotions are, the prime reasons for any disease. What is disease? Disease is dis plus ease. You're not feeling at ease. There is some kind of problem or a challenge in your body, any of the body parts. But when we, are not feeling healthy, we go to a doctor. The doctor gives us medicine, which is again very beautiful, right? Why? Because the doctor is also contributing to our lives by giving whatever solution he knows or she knows, right? But here again, we'll have to understand, if the medicine is the cure for that disease, why do you think the disease reoccurs again? If we have taken medicines, ideally that disease should not come back, right? But most of the cases, what happens? That the disease reoccurs as well. So here we have to understand, is there something more to it? Yes, the answer is the emotions, because we believe that every emotion is the prime reason for one or the other disease. If you're having one problem in one area, obviously you'll go to the doctor, go for whatever physical solutions you want to get into. Sath you'll have to get into a spiritual healing as well. And when I'm saying this, which means connecting to your own inner self, understanding what is that emotion which is leading to this particular disease. And once you start working on dissolving that particular emotion, then your disease will be healed. You will be healed totally, that you will be disease free at that point of time. And there are many people in our circle who have actually helped themselves through these meditation sessions, and also they have cured diseases like cancer as well, right? So when we go and we have meetings, offline meetings of Buddha CEO or PSSM, PMC Hindi, I keep meeting such people. So somebody is like 76 and he has been walking with a stick because he had knee issues. Now he's running today with meditation, no medication at all. Also, even if it is a little headache or anything, they are trying to heal themselves just by meditation, because they understand that the main healing tool is the cosmic energy which we are able to get and recharge our bodies. And once you get ample sleep, once you get into a delta and a theta state of mind, now that you know these terms, so then obviously the body has got the capacity to repair itself on its own. So once you have that understanding, you start avoiding the medicine. And obviously, if you need some instant help, now you have a meeting and you're having a severe headache, and if you're not having that time to meditate or kind of heal yourself energetically, then you can take use of the medicines. So that's how I'm living my life. I've already told you on day one that from a 8 tablet in the morning to 8 tablet in the evening, now it's hardly 1 tablet. And that too, in some time, I think I'll leave that as well, because the blood reports are absolutely stunning this last month when I did that, right? So how is it happening? Am I doing anything extra? The answer is no. It's just that because we know how to manage our emotions, the disease is not going to come back, right? And even if you have some ailment, then you understand what is that emotion behind it. You start working on the emotion rather than on that particular disease. Okay, so as you can see over here, the emotional body pain chart. Now we understand that yes, let's say, if there's an emotion of a grief, I have got a heartbreak. What is that organ which is going to get impacted? Or there is an emotional longing for someone, right? So the heart is going to get impacted because of that. If it is about upper back, so emotional, anywhere when you feel that I don't have emotional support in my life, you start having some kind of discomfort in the upper back. Similarly, digestive organs, if you have having a problem over there, then what it is about, you're not
खत्म
able to
किया खत्म किया
digest. uh, Chetna, just mute yourself, please. Sorry. So if it is about the digestive system, then which means that there are certain issues in or challenges in your life which you are not able to digest. You are not able to accept that this exists in my life, right? And then obviously, if there is fear and anxiety, where is it going? We are feeling fearful about every little thing. Then where is it going? It is getting stored in your stomach. If there's a stubborn ego or a pride related issue, it's actually that emotion is going and getting stored in your knees. So now let's look at the other way around. So if I say that I'm having a migraine right now, I would like to get into the emotional reason behind it. And why does it happen? When you want to run against the pace of life, life is offering you some pace, and you're saying, nahi, ye bhi nahi hua, wo bhi nahi hua, and you are just like kind of over exhausting yourself. What happens? You enter into a stressful mode, which leads to some or the other headache. If you have other things like, you don't like something in your life, and you have to see that person every day in spite of the fact that you just hate that person, so then what will happen? Your eyes will start having challenges. Why? Because eyes are not being optimally used, right? Whenever the person crosses by, what you are doing, you are actually looking at the other side. तो आप अपने आईज को ऑप्टिमली यूज नहीं कर रहे हो, बिकॉज आप उस इंसान को देखना नहीं चाहते हो, तो आपके आईज पर इम्पैक्ट होगा. Similarly, if you there is something which you don't want to listen, your ears will get impacted. And I still remember, when I was in one of the Zentangle retreats with Rohini and the entire Heart Space Zentangle group, I started having pain in my tooth. And that's when Sadhna, she came and she told me that you just have to do one affirmation, which is, I am the decision maker of my life, and I take all the decisions which is best to my ability. So when I just kept repeating and repeating and repeating, I had no medicine, nothing. But by evening, that particular thing went away. That pain went away totally. So then I understood, okay, so tooth is actually the decision making tool of our body. And that's why whenever we feel that we are not able to take some or the other decision properly, when we question our decision making ability, that's when you have a problem in your tooth. So if you want to take a medicine, go ahead, but start working on the emotional reason behind it. There's this beautiful book, right? You Can Heal Your Life. I'm sure most of you have read this. And in case someone hasn't, then please read this book. Because this is the book that talks about all this thing, that what are the emotions behind any disease. And my family members know that whenever they have some or the other problem, they'll connect with me. I'll just open this book, I'll read it. What is the emotional reason behind it? I'll give them affirmations, and then they are going to try that. So that's how beautiful the science is also kind of validating this fact that yes, emotional reason is the main reason why a disease occurs, right? And that's why we have to understand ourselves, we have to understand our emotions and feelings, and that's when we are able to heal ourselves. In the last session, I had asked people about their issues and whatever they're facing, and I just wanted to understand the reasons behind it. So these were the major problems in the last class. So I've not kept the affirmation right now. We'll discuss that. But let's look at that because these are very common issues and mostly found in all the homes. Or even if, let's say, if it's a very acute or a chronic disease, then at least you've heard somebody that, okay, that person is having this one, right? So let's understand these challenges or the diseases to a greater extent. If it is about gastritis or stomach related, I told you that there's a feeling of doom, right? Undigested ideas or concerns. So you'll have to just look at it. What is that idea? What is that concern around you, which is you're not able to accept in your life, right? Or if there are feelings of prolonged uncertainty, that's when the acidity issue doesn't go at all. You have that gastritis pain in your stomach as well, right? um, Again, if it's about the abdominal cramp or the inflammation in the lower abdomen, then it's all about fear. It's all about inflammation. What is inflammation? The color which is attached to inflammation is red. So, and red is what? It's about the fire energy. It's about anger. It's about frustration. Anger and frustration about conditions you're looking at in your life. That leads to the inflammation in the lower abdomen. Upper back, I told you, it's lack of emotional support, or if you're feeling unloved, that's where a issue or a challenge comes in your upper back. Cancer, what's eating at you? There's a deep hurt. There is some kind of long standing grief or resentment, and there is a lack of ability to forgive and let go. That's when the cancer develops. So, the lady who's written this, Louise Hay, who's written this book, You Can Heal Your Life, she was having cancer. And how she healed herself and she lived a longer life, more 90 plus. That's the story is all about that as well, right? So we'll have to understand that what it is that is leading to these diseases. Migraine is all about sexual fears. It's about fear of being close or letting someone in too close to your life. And it's also about feeling driven or pressured, right? You want to run against the pace of life. Similarly, thyroid, it is about humiliation, right? If you're feeling as if you never get to do what you want, you're feeling repressed, you're feeling disrespected, you're feeling put down, that's what leads to thyroid. तो अगर आपको बहुत सालों का भी थायराइड है तो आप उसको भी ठीक कर सकते हो by working on your emotion. And as I told you, stubborn ego and pride is the knee problem, inability to bend. I've got such a inflated ego that I don't want to bend in front of other people. I am inflexible. I won't give in. Okay. So that's when the knee problem starts coming in our life. And we have affirmations against each of them. How do you work on that emotion? So let's say if it is about cancer, it's about lack of forgiveness. We understand that's the reason. Then what are you going to tell your mind? You are going to tell the mind every time through these affirmations that I love and approve of myself. I lovingly forgive and release all of the past. I choose to fill my life with joy. I love and approve of myself. So these are these affirmations. Whenever you have some or the other problem, you can just choose an affirmation, look at yourself in the mirror, be confident, and just say these words to yourself. If you want to write, please write it n number of times, as many as the number of times you want. If you want to just talk it loudly so that you can also listen to what you are saying, please do that. I normally, what I do, I put a voice note on my phone, and then I keep listening to this affirmation every time. So let's say even if it's a meeting is going on here where I am just a silent observer, then I that particular voice note will get played side by side. So that's how you have to just get yourself at a frequency level which says that I love and approve of myself. So this is the way you have to do this in a very, very regular manner, right? Because we understand to develop a new neuron and neural wiring, you will have to be consistent. The more and more you practice something, that's when you start seeing the result of that particular thing. So I can share this on the group if you want, or if anyone has got any other disease which you want to know more about, you are most welcome to drop me a message and we'll cover that, or maybe you can give me a call and we can discuss that as well. Diabetes is what? There's no sweetness left in life, right? Overweight is what? Again, it's all about fear. It's about a deep need for emotional protection, and this fear is either it's a hidden fear or a resistance to forgive, but you are just running away from feelings. You are oversensitive. So again, weight issues at different parts of the body leads to some or the other reason. So if it is overweight you have at the arms side, then it is anger at being denied or loved. Okay, if it is around the belly, it is anger at being denied nourishment. If the overweight is around hips, then there are lumps of stubborn anger at the parents. And if it is about thighs, then it is packed childhood anger. So just look at the science which has defined all these beautiful things. And I counsel people, and I know that there are few people who have got this particular thing, overweight at a particular region, and the kind of emotional situation which they are going through is exactly which matches with this slide right now. And if it is vertigo or dizziness, it's about scattered thinking, flighty thinking, right? And then skin problems, again, anxiety, fear that I'm being threatened. Somewhere, all these reasons are the prime reason for a disease to continue in our life in spite of visiting doctors again and again and taking on medication. So these are the affirmations for different diabetes. For example, I now choose to experience the sweetness of life today. So we have to kind of look into it. What is the reason? Because these belief statements are not something which has got developed today, right? It is from your childhood, or maybe you are carrying some belief system from your past lives. You never know. So you have to break that karmic pattern if it is about the past life. It is if it is about childhood and now, then you have to get into an inner child workshop. You'll have to understand yourself more and more. And then you have to get into a counseling to understand that, okay, what is the priority right now? What needs to be dealt right now? So there are people who are counselors. You can again connect with them. You can connect with anybody who's done a proper workshop with You Can Heal Your Life, Louis Hay workshops. You can connect with me also, because there are some certifications which I've been doing off lately, and it's all about dissolving the karmic patterns as well, and ancestral karma healing and all those things I've been doing as well. So people are definitely understanding now that, okay, if I'm aware that this is the reason, then I'll get back to that particular channel to heal myself from there. And we just wanted to say that, yes, you'll have to also kind of promise to yourself that your body is your good friend. Your body tells you that this is going wrong. You always get a signal from the body that, okay, this is particular problem which is rising right now. But because we are busy in our lives, because we don't have that clarity to understand the body signals, we just ignore it. And the more and more you ignore a body signal, that's where a disease would keep in. So here again, we have to make this promise to ourselves that, I recognize my body as a good friend. Each cell in my body has a divine intelligence. I listen to what it tells me. I'm always safe, I'm divinely protected and guided. I choose to be healthy and free. And there are these beautiful websites. I can share the link on the group as well today itself, so that you can understand that what are the affirmations against what disease. If you want to do it all by yourself, you're more welcome, because now you are aware that, okay, this is the reason why this is happening. So remember that I have come to this planet to learn to love myself more and to share that love with all around me. So you have to first start loving yourself. And loving yourself means not ignoring even a single message which is being given to you by your body or your mind or your soul, right? So with this, I think we'll just move on to the meditation. And in case we have questions, we'll take that post meditation. Let me see what are there. Okay. So thank you so much. I mean, I can see people from the last batch also today. Now that the festivals are over, I think people will start joining in. Let me just take 1 minute to tell exactly what are we doing today. So heart elevation process, wherein you put your three locks, close your eyes, you cross your legs like this, you put your hands on your chest, and then you start feeling your heartbeat. You are going to take long, deep, relaxing breath, and then you will feel any of the elevated emotions like love, kindness, joy, adventure, anything that gives you joy from within. And then once you start feeling these emotions, maybe you can just think of an event that gives you that happiness. Like I normally remember when my daughter was born in the hospital and the doctor had brought her in that green color cloth. And then, they had, I just hugged her. So that time I still remember and I feel that very often. Or myself and my company colleagues at Able going to the street children and spending our time in Holi and Diwali with them and looking at their lovely, joyful faces when they receive gifts from people like us, right? So, again, that is one thing. Or maybe just think of anything that gives you happiness. And then once you start feeling that happiness and love within yourself, then you are going to feel as if you're one with the universe and you are spreading that elevated emotions with the entire universe, everybody and everything. And once you are done with this, for around 2 minutes, this will happen. Chandra sir will obviously guide you through his meditation audio. And then we move on to the Anapana Sati meditation, which is the breath mindfulness meditation. Your eyes will continue to be closed, your feet will be crossed. Now, very gracefully and slowly, you just remove your hand from your heart and you clasp your hands like this, right? Clasp your fingers, fingers into fingers, and then keep it slowly on your lap. And then you are going to observe your normal, natural breath. If you are a new meditator, just take a reference point on a nose and just observe that you are breathing in and you are breathing out. Thoughts will come definitely. And whenever a thought comes, slowly take your attention to your breath. Don't fight your thoughts. Just slowly take your attention to your breath. Any number of times the thought is coming, again, come back to your breath. Keep coming back to your breath. That's how we'll develop this habit of observing our breath whenever we are overthinking or we are feeling anxiety or any of the negative emotions. So keep coming back to your breath in between the meditation also. Thank you so much. So let me just play the track.
Dear friends, dear masters, keep your hands on your chest area with your eyes closed, specs removed, with your attention on your sacred heart. Can you feel your beautiful heart? Feel the seat of all emotion. which is nurturing all life with its energies of love, joy, gratitude. Come on, friends. Connect with your heart center. Feel the beat, the rhythm of your heart. Your primary connection into this quantum field for your experiences of life. Recollect an experience from your past, from your present, where you felt enormous love, gratitude, compassion. And relive that moment and feel that energy. Relive that moment of love, of joy, and feel that energy inside your beautiful heart. We are all deeply interconnected. Deep inside, we are specks of energy, intricately connected with each other. Love is the way. Gratitude, compassion are all the ways to become one again, to become coherent with all things and everybody. And allow yourself to direct that energy onto every corner of this planet Earth for it to be received by the needy. Where your attention goes, there the energy flows. And slowly, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation. With your eyes closed, fingers into fingers, hands rested comfortably in your lap. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath, dear friends. Our goal is to empty the mind. Our goal is to merge into that greater emptiness, that quantum field of connectedness. When we observe our breath, the mind becomes empty. Be with your breath. No forceful inhalation, no forceful exhalation. to your breath and allow yourself to become totally empty of all thoughts in your mind. As your mind is becoming empty, we allow our body to function with great coherence. We channelize all our energy into the generous present moment. We become very mindful. We increase our power of thought. Be with your breath, one with that in breath and the out breath. It's natural to have thought. When you recognize you are thinking, go back to observing your breath, dear friends, and allow yourself to slowly become empty of all thoughts in your mind. Become aware of the emptiness inside of you, all around you, as you merge into your breath. Allow yourself to experience that emptiness, that blackness, that void. Spreading far and wide. Beyond your room, beyond this planet, stretching into the endless depths of this universe. Stay aware of it, away from your body, away from your life. All emptiness is energy. That infinite field of quantum energy with limitless opportunities and possibilities. The longer you stay aware of this emptiness, where there's no body, where there's no thing, the more you become of it, the more you receive from it. This is the field of unlimited. The field of wholeness, oneness. Everybody and everything are connected here in this field of energy. The longer we stay aware of this emptiness, that void, that field of light, the more coherent we become with each other. The more coherent we become with our existence. If you find yourself distracted in thought, go back to observing your breath, dear friends, and allow yourself to find that emptiness all around. Friends, at this time, let's express gratitude. It's truly an honor and privilege to be experiencing this life at this time of history. Can you be grateful to all things and everybody? Be grateful to your parents, to your teachers, your mentors. Your gratitude to everybody in your life, your family, your friends, your colleagues, relatives, partners. Give thanks to this grand nature, the bird, the fish, and the animals, and to everything we use, the technology, the system, the companies, the governments that support our life. Your gratitude to yourself and to this intelligent quantum field. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership.
I can rest, I am safe, all is well, all is well.
Relax your body
I can
and let your autonomous nervous system repair your body.
safe, all is well, all is well. I can rest, I am safe, all is well, all
Recollect your experiences from the session. How did you feel? What did you see? What have you experienced? And whenever you're ready, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds, and then you may open your eyes.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Any questions? Sharing? We'll see you all tomorrow at 9:30 with a new topic. Thank you so much.
9 o'clock.
I don't know, what has happened, Jyoti? Last few batches were run at 9:30, and it's so obvious that 9:30 is coming. Yeah, 9.
Thank you so much.